Hi everyone, Shirley Fraser here, and I'm the Past President Parley Chairman, and these are my two adopted auxiliary daughters. Hi, my name is Annabelle. I am in the 7th grade, and I am so happy to be here. I've been a junior for all the time that I have been in the auxiliary, and it's been very exciting. And later on, I will tell you more about it, because right now, I'm going to let my adopted auxiliary mother talk to you about the Past President Parley program. Hello, I'm Clarabelle, and I also am the auxiliary adopted daughter. And I am a senior, graduated this year, and I have been very lucky because I have been accepted as a 4-year scholarship in FSU. I will tell you more about it because I also want to let my auxiliary adoption mother tell you about the Past Presidents program. Well, I'm back because the girls are going to let me tell you about the Past Presidents Parley Plan of Action. Actually, the Plan of Action has not changed much this year because we're just kind of continuing from last year. But please check it check the Past Presidents report on the computer, because I wanted you to make sure of the dates that you're supposed to send your reports. Now, December the 1st, your unit PDP chairman is to send her report to the district Past President Parley Chairman. Now, the district Past President Parley Chairman, that's a mouthful, is supposed to get her report to this person, and I'm the department PPP chairman by December the 15th. Now, please, 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 please don't send it to me on my phone. I know that's the way things are going in this world, but my phone is about that big, and when you try to read a report on that size, it's hard. And then when I enlarge it, all I get is about 4 words, and I can't do that either. So please, hard copy in the mail. I would really appreciate it. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about what we have been doing the Past Presidents Parley. We've been raising money for scholarships for years and years, and we're still doing that, and that's very important. Installation of new members, initiation of the members that we already have, giving them the information about your unit is really important. Making sure that they have the times of your meetings, what the Legion is doing, for instance. Do they serve lunches? Do they serve dinners? Let them know what's going on so that they can participate in it. Now, talking about lunches, the Past Presidents Parley has always had lunches for the past department, for the past residents. This year, it kind of fell on the wayside because the fact that the virus came in, so they really couldn't have the lunches because we couldn't get that close to one another. It's kind of hard to get 20 people 6 feet apart and still be able to talk, but that's what you would have to do. We are also honoring the female veteran. Well, you can't do that because we can't get everybody in the same room, but we do have a unit that was able to make it. I'm going to tell you about that just a little bit later. We also participate in the encouragement of new members, both male and female. Yeah, you're right. I said male because, as you know, National voted in that we now accept male members, and they can come in under their female veteran. So, please, honor them, appreciate them, and don't think that you have to be, I don't know what you want to call it, but they're working for the auxiliary just like you are. Some of the units were very active with the chaplain of 4 chaplains. This is important. We're supporting the Legion and what they're doing on that. And it's an important thing that we keep within it so that it continues with our units and our Legion post. We also have a salute, I'm sorry, I said that wrong, didn't I? A salute to servicewomen. And they have the luncheons, again, in some of the posts, and auxiliary units sponsored. But here again, that's a problem because they couldn't get it all together because of the virus. But we had one unit that made it under the fact that the virus was there. I will give you the information on that just a little bit later. Now, we have the salute to auxiliary member. Now, that is a salute to a member that has never gone above unit president. Please look at the plan of action for the information on how to send that in and the dates that you're supposed to send it into. Now, that gets sent to, even though it's under my program, that gets sent to the department president. So make sure you send it to her. Don't send it to me because I will have to forward it and time is of essence. Now, for this year only, and it has to be this year only because at the last national convention, national voted that we'll no longer have a past President's Parley. So, for this year only, we have a new member of Salute of the Year member. It doesn't make any difference what she was. I'm speaking of whether she was a unit president or whether she was a district president or a department president. It doesn't make any difference. If she was any type of chairmanship is great. And if they did something really fantastic about this epidemic, I need for you to write that up for me. Please write it up, send it hard copy to me, Shirley Fraser. My address is in the unit guide. Don't look under Past President's Parley because when they printed the new unit guide, the printer decided I didn't need to be there, so they left me off. But that's okay because I'm in Past President's Parley and my address is there. Now, this member of the year on this part, that's everybody. So I don't care what you did. I don't care if you had a luncheon and serviced a bunch of people, please write it up so I can send it to national. That's why I have to have a hard copy, because I have to send it on. If you want to send some pictures, that's great too. It's best to send pictures of groups so that we include everybody and don't get anybody left out. Now, I'm going to give you some of the units that have done some, I think, outstanding things. So I'm going to mention them. And if I've left you out, please forgive me, because remember, I'm reading some of these reports off the phone, and it's hard to keep up with it. So, Lady Lake, Unit 347, held a Women's Veterans Luncheon. See, they got theirs in before the virus hit. They honored and thanked our female veterans for their service. They had 80 female veterans at no charge and 48 guests. Each veteran received a gift. I have attended these and it's fantastic. Unit 303, Bonita Springs, they have only 3 past presidents left, and they had a luncheon for their past presidents, and they also honored one of their past presidents that passed away, and in honor of her, they're running a scholarship, and they have right now, for that scholarship, have raised $1,935. That is super, and this report was given to me months ago, so it's probably a lot higher right now. Port Orange Unit 110. They have a veteran that resides in a nursing home, and they went to her at a nursing home and celebrated her 100th birthday. I guess we all wish maybe we could get to 100th birthday. That is if you're healthy. If you're not, I don't know about that. 110 gave out 2 scholarships to granddaughters of members at the amount of money was $3,000. That's what we do as past presidents. That's what we do. We help all of our chairmanships. We help give the money to the people that need it, especially our young people, so they can go on and learn and be a great asset to not only our organization, but to the country. Madeira Beach, Unit 273, honored the active women in a relationship. I mean, they have a relationship with the Tampa Bay group support. And in 1 month, they sent 437 boxes to what's called a little bit of home to the deployed men and women. The unit chairman received a wonderful gift, a flag that was flown over a classified mission. What an honor. Unit 238, Safety Harbor. In July of every year, they have a huge parade. I know about this parade because department presidents, unit presidents, and district presidents have all participated in this, and they are the one that organize it. Well, you know what? I run out of stuff to say. That's unusual for me, isn't it? But I just want to let you know that even the fact that National has disposed of Past President Parley, gotten rid of Past President Parley, whatever words you want to use, that doesn't mean that the departments have to get rid of them, but that will come to a vote if and when we ever get to have a department convention. I know that my programs in Past President Parley has been split up and sent to other chairmanships. But since I only have that by word of mouth, I'm not going to tell you what they are because I'm probably wrong. So now, if I may, bring the girls back to say goodbye. Thank you, girls, for giving me the opportunity of giving my report before you got to speak. So I just want to tell you something. Do you think you'll learn something on my report? All right, Annabelle, what about you? Yes, I did learn something. I learned that we give a lot of money away for chairmanships, and we give a lot of money away for scholarships. That's amazing. I am going to work really hard because I want a scholarship. My sister wants to be an attorney, but I want to be a doctor. And if I'm a doctor and something happens, then I have my sister to get me out of trouble. That's kind of thinking ahead, isn't it? Anyway, I did learn that. And I also learned that this virus has really caused our units to have a lot of problems because they haven't been able to earn money like we normally earn. So they can't give away what they normally gave away before. But I think this virus is going to go away, and I think this coming year is going to be much better, and we're going to be able to earn money, such as our bingo and all of that, to have money to give to our children and youth, our veterans, our hospitals, and that's what I learned. Well, I think she's pretty smart, if you ask me. So I just hope she doesn't get too smart from me before she gets to be out of the house, because it would be too hard for me to keep up with her for sure. So, Clarabelle, what about you? Well, I also learned that education is very important, and that's why I am very proud to say that I worked very hard to get the A's. It's not easy, and I'm looking forward to going to college. Of course, my adopted mother is giving me a lot of rules, like don't go out at night by yourself, keep your door locked. I can't think of them all because she gave me a lot. But they're important because that's what you have to do when you're a grown-up. So I'm still 17. I turn 18 in 2 months, and I get to be a senior member. I'm not going to be able to help much because school is very important to me. And my sister is right. I want to be an attorney. I'm hoping after I do the 4 years at FSU that I will be able to be accepted with a scholarship for a college that has a law class. That's where I really want to do. But my experience as a junior has been terrific. And what did I learn about what my mother said about the units? There is nothing like us. We work really hard to aid our veterans and their families. So I am extremely proud, like I said, to become a senior member of Unit 270. Oh, by the way, 270 burnt down about a year ago, but they just opened up and they had their first meeting this Tuesday. So we're in there again. So the epidemic really didn't bother us much because we didn't have any place to meet anyway. We were lucky that some of the units, like 361, offered us their post home to meet in. But now we can get back to doing sticks and stones and all the other things to raise money. So this is Clarabelle Clampett, and I am signing off. And thank you, Audrey. Thank you so much for everything. Bye.